Hey guys, how you doing? Josh here from Polymathics, and real quick I want to do a post on failure. And how polymaths look at a failed attempt differently than most people. And why that can benefit you. So one of the greatest examples of how polymaths view failure is a study in Thomas Edison, and how he came about the light bulb. It is said that he took something like it was either 1,000 or 10,000 attempts before he actually figured out how to make a light bulb. And when he was asked about this, basically the journalist at the time was like, how did you keep going on? And his reply was something to the effect of, every time I failed, I just realized I learned a new way not to make a light bulb. And although that seems fairly, blasé on the surface, that's actually, there's a big nuance there that I think really defines and sort of epitomizes the way a polymath looks at a problem, right? And particularly failure. They look at a problem knowing that they're probably going to fail, and more often than not, they're expecting it. And they see each failure as a stepping stone that's going to help them build the blocks to eventually get that problem solved. And so often in so many different areas of life, we see people give up. A great example is like the dude who went to college, maybe even Harvard, spent tons of money and tons of years of his life learning all this stuff, puts out one or two job applications, and then because they reject him, he decides to go work at McDonald's or Target or something. Or the other thing is too, these people don't realize that some employers want follow-up. They want them to come back and talk to them and invest more time in them. And the same thing could be another parallel. It would be women, right? So many times, men in particular will approach a woman and, for whatever reason, either she rejects him or he feels as though she's rejected him, and he just gives up completely. Whereas if he had just persisted a little bit more, he would have found those common interests that he had with her. And so in so many different aspects of life, we see that the people who are successful, and particularly when we do a study of polymaths, the way that they were successful was that they looked at their failures as building blocks. And I would highly recommend that you do the same. In his book Mastery, Robert Greene talks about how failure, and I think he even talks about it in his collaboration book with 50 Cent, The 50th Law. But they talk about how you should want to fail, and fail several times, because the more you fail, the more you learn the angles not to approach, until you can find that one perfect direction that you can go, the one perfect way. And so I think that's very valuable to those of us out there, particularly when I look at this, people who are trying to aspire to their dreams. Writers are big about this, right? They write one or two things, they send them out for submissions, and they get no responses or they get rejections, and then they give up. They give up on their novel, they give up on their story, or they just give up on their dream, which is crazy to me, right? Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither will your dreams be. So you have to continually press, continually fight for the things that you love, and that is the polymath. That is a polymathic principle and a polymathic, spirit of an attitude to always keep persevering. So anyways, thank you for checking out this blog post and vlog post, and if you like what you heard and you want to hear more, please give me a like and subscribe, and I'll try to give you some more good content. Take it easy. Bye.